4, 3, 2, 1. So I just have a regular sheet of paper. I'm gonna fold it in half long ways. So I just folded it so I would get a nice crease here, and then I'm gonna cut it. So I took my piece of paper and I cut it in half. So now I just have one long strip of paper. Now the next thing that you wanna do is you wanna go ahead and fold it in half again. So now I have an even thinner strip. You want to have your paper like this, where see how the crease is on the bottom, and on the top you can see the two individual parts. And what I want to do is I want to put a mark with a pencil, or you can just kind of make a small cut with your scissors, either way, but mark it at about 4 inches and about 6 inches. Again, I put the little mark or the little cut on, not on the creased part. The crease is down here. But I'm basically making a triangle here. You might not be able to see it very well. There we go. From those 2 marks that I did, so the 4 inches and the 6 inches, those 2 marks to the middle. So I'm just gonna cut a triangle out of my piece of paper. All right, so now you should have something that looks like this. I'm gonna unfold it. All right, now that's the hardest part, getting the triangle and getting that part. If you have one end that's a little longer, like my bottom part is a little longer, I believe. See here where the points are. You kind of want to fold it up. See how I kind of folded it at the base of those triangles. I just kind of folded it up. Basically, I'm just wanting to make a crease. I'm not going to leave it folded. So I just folded it there so I could see a nice line of where the base of those triangles are. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut along that line there. I have that same shape that you all have, and now we are almost done. So now we can flip it over. You want the part that you cut to be on top, and we're going to fold these sides into the middle. And those might kind of want to flap out. So what you can do is this is where you're going to add your clip. So I just have a little bobby pin here, actually a little hairpin that I'm going to use, but I just put some little clip on here. This does 2 things. This clip keeps those pieces from flapping open, but it also adds a little bit of weight. All you need to do is these top parts, these are going to be your rotors, so they're already kind of opening. One of them is already kind of naturally folding like that. You just want to fold the other one the other way. We have a paper helicopter. It has 2 rotors going in different directions. Start it pretty high and drop it. And hopefully you could kind of see that as the helicopter, as the paper helicopter is landing, you start seeing that spinning. And when I first let go of it and it starts to spin, it actually created a little lift. I saw it start to rise a little bit. Again, we don't have a motor. We don't have something that's going to overcome that force of gravity and really lift it up in the air, just like a paper helicopter doesn't work exactly like, or a paper airplane doesn't work exactly like a real airplane, but you can see the principle that it starts to create a little lift, and it also falls much more slowly because that lift, that drag is being created, and you're seeing that start to fall more slowly. And you see that nice spin to remind you about the rotors on an airplane spinning, on a helicopter spinning. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed learning a little more about helicopters, and thanks so much for joining us.